Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen, I'm Whitey216, and this is going to be my first draft of the Forgotten Realms. I've read about half the cards in the set, so I might take it a little bit slower when drafting. But this is going to be a lot of fun, and I'm excited to get into it, and let's see what we can do. Alright, let's take a quick look. So, not a whole lot of legendary creatures. This feels way more for constructed. You know what, we're gonna go with this. Maybe we'll end up in green-white. Okay, you may. Looking for anything that says destroy. Which, I mean, we got plummet, but let's take the rare. See how this goes. Oh, we might be in red-white instead of green-white. Maybe with a splash of green. This card seems great, too. Let's take the signpost. This is actually nice for fixing. Looks like red and white might be getting cut a little harder than we had anticipated. Good old hill giant. Let's see where this goes. This seems really good too. We're gonna stick with the removal. Instant? That's not too bad. This is removal in white. I mean, you rample them a little bit. This shouldn't still be here. I know it's expensive, but it shouldn't still be here. This isn't as good as I wish it was. Yep, going with the removal. Hey, the other card I was talking about. Whenever you gain life, it's a combat trick. No, I just like the hill giant. Like, this is like ramp and red. Alright, sticking with red. Red, white. If I had sacrifice outlets, I would consider this. We're gonna stay on the aggression. I need some lower curve stuff. This set might not be super aggressive. It might be the way I felt Strixhaven was. We're gonna take the land in case we have to splash. We're gonna take the equipment. Still need some lower end creatures. But, yeah, I'm not too mad at how this is going. Oh, we got our top end. Alright, that seems pretty good, especially since we've been taking these hill giants. Oh, this seems really good. I'm gonna take the rare and hope that comes back. I like to know how rares do the earlier on I'm drafting versus taking what is obviously the better card. Like, if this card's just garbage, we're never taking it again. Type of legendary creature. Oh, we have one. Probably not the pick. Haste. Did I get the correct thing? No, we got that. That's okay. This seems like it's right up our alley of what we want to be doing. I don't like this card. This card's bad. It's Commander All-Star, though. Lowering our curve, that's nice. The other thing that goes well with red is black, so maybe we aren't red-white, but I mean, that equipment there. Yeah, we're gonna stick with this, go wide pump. I almost want to take this. It doesn't have flying. Oh my goodness, we could have had two of these. Oh, someone's getting super rewarded right now. Taking you because it lowers the curve. I don't know if I like that. Oh, we're taking it. Yeah, all the greeds. We need to pick up a few more equipments. Hey, came back. I'm happy about that. Oh. Oh. We might just be mono red. Nobody likes this color. I love this color. You know what? I don't want anything here. We're going to take it. We'll take the equipment. I guess. These picks don't matter. Oh my goodness. What did I do wrong with this draft? I would love to go back and redo this. That's so funny. This card's phenomenal. I like it. My equipments make creatures. I love it. Oh, this might be where we shift into green. I'm not shifting into green. Like, that's so hard to splash. Bad ideas are bad ideas. Don't do them. I'm gonna take you. I should have taken it last time, too. This is definitely a reason to stay in white. Although, is this just better? I mean, strictly this is better, but what I'm considering here is the double white versus the singular white, since we are obviously so heavily not white. That's the problem with taking your time. No one else is red. Don't pick things for me. Don't pick things for me, game. I guess. Oh. I didn't even read everything else in that pack. We're just slamming it. Like, I feel like we create enough treasure tokens. Maybe. We're gonna go with this again. Our early game can create treasure tokens. That's what we're banking up on. I'll take a little life linker. More treasures. We're actually just going to take the treasure. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. First draft, I'm always like, this is terrible. I feel like this is terrible, but only the gameplay will tell. We got a little rewarded at the very end there, so. The other nice thing about this set, and hopefully we'll get to see that coming in the future once everyone knows all the cards better, is there's like 10 clear archetypes, so you can sit down at a table and easily find the one archetype that nobody is in. We're gonna go with the bros. And you can just be like dumb open. I mean, obviously no one else drafted red. Alright, so here we got the list that I have chosen to go with. We got our Dueling Rapier, our Dancing Sword, and our 2 Goblin Morning Star as our 4 equipments. The Army Veteran, which I think is going to be an all-star, and I wish I had a chance to pick up more. Giving him Menace is going to allow us to hit in harder in the early game and mid to late game trade with more things than we should be able to trade with. Battlecry Goblin, boost our dudes, create more dudes, critical hit, our 1 combat trick, Dragonfire, super happy we picked up some dragons to go with this, which allows it to remove a few more things than it would on its own. Our minimum is Containment, another piece of removal that we're going to hold in our hand, not ramp them early game, but get any big things out of the way that we can later on. Zorn. I have a feeling this guy is going to get cut a lot in Game 2 and Game 3. I'm not sure how he's going to do. We do have a few other 3-drops we could easily slide into his slot instead. But since we're early on, I want to see how this rare does. You see a pair of goblins is an easy way to boost our team if we are very wide. If not, it can help us go wide. 3/3 haste. Magic Missile as another piece of removal. This is the guy that's going to bridge our gap from the mid game to the late game. So this is normally a little higher of a curve than I would like to go for a red-white aggro deck. But since this guy does help us get there, jumping from turn 4 to turn 6 isn't going to be as hard as it would in other red aggro decks. A guy that helps our equipment dance around the board. I hope he is as brilliant as I think he is. 3 toughness is really tough though. Our flying lifelink Haste Dragon. Super happy we got that. Our 2 white dragons and our 2 earth cult elemental. Hopefully, if we get to this quick, it'll force the opponent to fall a little bit behind by maybe sacking a land or 2 when they really don't want to. We'll see how this plays out. I feel like we're going to see a lot of treasure generation, and this thing just might be the worst card ever. Lands, we got 7 plains, 9 mountains, and our 1 Temple of the Dragon Queen. I think it's good to play this since we have our 3 dragons. And it might help us smooth out since we are much heavier red than white. And going into game 1. Oh my goodness, what a terrible hand. Oh good, they mulliganed. Since our opponent mulliganed, this feels like a super easy mulligan. We'll keep this. We're gonna send back the 6 drop. And if we get a treasure token, we'll play this instead of this. Alright, let's see what the D20 animation is. Kinda like it. Kinda like it. Our opponent over there reading. Now if we don't have to play our temple next turn, we won't. Let's see what you do. Green, blue life gain. No, we're just gonna keep the pressure on. You gain 5 life. It's okay. So depending on what they do. Alright. I think we're gonna go for it. We're gonna keep the pressure on, and then we'll keep this back and sacrifice it to block this. This card just might be terrible. But you know what? They take it all. I'm happy with that. We do trade if they don't have anything. I don't want to get behind it on advantage, but next turn is dragon turn. If they hold up mana, we might not do it in fear of a counter spell. I know there's a few out there. The counter target creature or planeswalker. Is this whenever it attacks? Well, there goes our token. And I bet you we have a combat trick. No, no combat trick. I'm okay with this. Alright. White. Plummet. So they went with his tap target creature you control gains hexproof. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, we'll get back to you, Brandon. See double white. We are gonna play out this equipment. Because I really want them to attack, and oh, it sacrifices, doesn't it? Never mind. No D20. You can keep gaining that one. Yep. Alright, so here's the real question. We're gonna push in Justice. I'm gonna see how they block, because we're gonna make this attack beforehand anyways. And they don't. Roll a d20, draw a card, look at the top. Okay, so they have to pay to do that. That's nice. Good game. Game 1. Alright, so what do we have in our board? They have a decent amount of toughness. So I think this is coming out. I think we're okay with getting dudes on 4-3 seems really bad. Destroy target artifact, that seems great. Seems okay. I wish it was artifact or enchantment. Zorn is coming out, just like I said. Because it was just a body. Destroy target artifact, create a treasure token. You know what? This is kind of like cut Zorn, the thing that makes additional treasure tokens, for things that make more treasure tokens. I didn't even think about that. That's funny. I think we're going to cut to the critical hit and put the Zorn back in. I feel like this is a game where we want to go big more than anything. Hopefully our flyers can close it out. I'm actually really happy with this. Like, red aggro normally doesn't get access to a lot of flyers. They're mostly push on in and hopefully the job gets done. Okay. I think this hand is terrible, but we're going to try it. I need to read this card. That's what I thought. That's a nice little mana sink. Oh, that's great. Red. Destroy target artifact. We can deal with you later. I don't want another 2-3 coming across the board. That's fine. Took out a lot of our 1-drops. Okay, another red, that's very nice. they just attack here, we just take it. Make them make the trade. Yeah. Gain all the life you want. I'm still not dead. And in 2 turns, fatties are coming down. A lot of white lands. We'll play the dragon first, I think. I don't know if they know how to get over this card or not. Okay, so that's both relieving and terrifying. The reason I think it's terrifying because if you were to waste it on this card, yeah, we're gonna go with this. I want to see what they sacrifice. They go with the land. Okay. Could have just sacrificed the enchantment. Do I want to play this yet? How do we get blown out? I think we want to remain slightly conservative. I know we're already super ahead, which is great. I'll trade with a token. We'll decline. Four, 5, 6. Let's get it tapping. We got 12 damage on the board. Let's push in. That was match 1. Felt really good. Alright, here we go. Game 2. This is the clear and concise mulligan. Good luck to our opponent. This is a much better keep. I'm actually going to shift our mountain, because if we can go here, 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 we might be able to get there. I love this art. This art is phenomenal. Blue, a lot of people are going with blue. I don't like that card. I really don't like this card. Alright. What do we throw under the bus here? I mean, if we have to, we just chump block. I think we need to get to this. I will block here. Black is a little terrifying. Black normally signifies some form of removal. This is spicy though. This is spicy. We're gonna chump. And now I'm more than happy to throw any of these away. Boo. Alright, now we trade. Should have seen that coming. He saw it coming. Doot doot. Bad puns are bad puns. Yep. Flying, huh? Does this have vigilance? No. Untapped land would be phenomenal. Untapped land is phenomenal. Alright, so next turn they're gonna attach. Attack. I have to deal with 2 flyers if I attack, so we're not attacking. If they have removal, that's really bad for us. They're just staying in the air. Okay. We can make this work. Here we will push. Because this trade's here, we can maybe get ahead. A lot of flyers over there. Oh! Yeah, that's why you take that card. Got a lot of dungeon crawling going on. Alright, so at this point, I think we're too far behind to realistically do anything, so we're gonna push. And now we're in the position I was talking about. Wow, you didn't? Oh, wow, you didn't. Okay, alright. Good game. That was pretty good. Alright, so we ended up taking out the dueling rapier and just putting it in a spike pit trap. Let's run it back. We will play first. Okay. If we draw 0 land here, it's going to be bad for us. it's going to be bad for us. Oh, this card's sweet. You're not an artifact, are you? No, they're enchantments. Yep. Hopefully we roll above half. Oh, it's when it attacks. That's okay. Here, I thought it was when it enters the battlefield. Yep. Yep. That's nice. That is nice. Let's get this down. And we'll see what they do this turn. Okay. Alright. I'm okay with how that went. I think we want you to gap. And if we're gapping... Let's take out that. Let's take out that. And put in 1. This way we're a little bit fatter. Alright, this is cool. So let's make a higher curve and draw the low end. I'm okay with this. Either they're running more than one of these, or they've just started every game. You should never run more than one of these. And they're trying to draw more lands. Sorcery instant. Alright, so we're already ahead. Let's get further ahead. Gonna go get their swamp because they need some sort of interaction here. And they're tired of waiting. This is also okay with us. Second white. Play down that hill giant with upside. And now we're in a really good spot. And the opponent agrees. I honestly don't know what went wrong there for them. Game 2 and Game 3. We seemed super behind after Game 1. But, okay. Alright, here we go for match 3. against Jason Yee. In a constructed match, I would send this back, but since we're playing limited in a draft, this seems feasible. If we can get up to our adult gold dragon, we have all of our colors. So, good luck. Either this person's really new, or there's a way to not have a pet that I need to know. And they don't seem that new because they got sweet lands. Should have held that. 2/2s aren't worth it unless you're going to start putting down pressure. So if they put no pressure down here. Oh, that is... I'm A-okay with this. I would like to stop drawing lands. Tax roll a d20, exile the top card of your library, you can play, exile the top 2 cards, exile the top 3 cards you can play at this turn. That's really good. We're not casting this because its equip cost is 4. Just drawing cards. We're going to put this out because I want it to die. I will happily trade with his card advantage engine. And next turn I think we start hitting in for 5. Card did work. Card did a lot of work. Three, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we are in heavy race mode. Alright, so how much are we actually taking here? What? That was really nice. Alright. Okay. There goes our chance to win. GG. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good game. Good game. That's really sweet. I like that. Once again, getting the Dueling Rapier up. Alright, this card feels sweet. Probably should have mulliganed that first hand. But not knowing what my opponent was on. That's a mulligan. That's a keep. We don't have any equipments. And this might bridge our gap. We have more of these. Nice. Very nice. Game 3 is probably going to bring in Artifact Hate now that he's seen this, so we might bring it out. Although he's probably going to bring it in anyway because we've seen equipments and etc. at this point. I think we do this. And we keep this for something worse. Very good. That's fine. We're still going to keep the pressure on. If he wants to swing back with a 3-3, that's fine. I don't think he'd swing back with a 3-3. I think you double block and trade here. Now hopefully he plays something big, we can get it out of the way and attack. That wasn't something big. We're going to keep the land in our hand. Make him think we have a trick. That's nice. Alright, so this has flash, so depending on how they play their turn, we can hopefully put them to 1. Oh, that's rough. That is rough. If they double block. Double block. No. Why would they double block? What are you talking about? Alright. Oh! Oh, this is not good. Good game. GG. Well, we went 2-0, or 2-1. That was a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. If you made it to the very end, and you somewhat enjoy this content, please leave a like and subscribe.